What's up guys, Comic Collector 101 here, and today I got another awesome video for you guys, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, so as you can already tell, I got a new setup. Basically I got a tripod, so I'll be using that for every one of my videos now, and it works pretty good. I really do love it, so yeah. I just got tired of using my dresser for like my stand basically, but yeah. So I just got tired of standing, so finally found a tripod that nobody was using. So yeah. All right, now I got 12 books to show you guys today. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first 6 books that I bought are just plain variants. 2 Marvel and the rest are DC. So yeah. So the first Marvel book, Deadpool v Gambit #1. This is the Dave Johnson variant, I think, and it's a pretty cool variant. I really do like it. But yeah, pretty cool. Next one, I'm not really gonna go too in depth with these 6 books, just because I bought them like a long time ago. Sorry for my phone ringing, but anyway. Next book, Deadpool Last Days of Magic #1. This is the Riley Brown variant, I think. Riley Brown. But yeah, pretty cool. 2 Marvel books. Now the reason why both the Marvel books are just Deadpool, just because I've really gotten to heavy, like I got really heavy into Deadpool at that time, and yeah. But just because I had his first appearance and everything, but yeah, Deadpool Last Days of Magic #1 and Deadpool v Gambit #1. Alright, and the last 4 books that are variant wise are just DC Rebirth books. I wanted to see what they had left, and you know, I came out with 4 of them. So the first one, this is All-Star Batman #1. This is the Ben Caldwell variant. This is the sketch variant. They did not have the colored variant to that, so I pretty much just got the sketch variant. And they didn't have the colored variant to this one too. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but yeah. I heard this was like the least favorite out of all the All-Star Batman variants that they sold. I know their favorite, I think everyone's favorite variant is the Michael Turner variant, but I might be wrong. Alright, next book is Suicide Squad #1. Can't remember, like his first name's Ben, but I can't remember his last name. Ben, I don't know, it starts with a T, Ben something, but I know his last name starts with a T. He did this cover, pretty cool, and I would love the Michael Turner variant to this. It's a I think a Joker cover, a Joker face cover, but I would really love that one. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, Suicide Squad #1. And the last 2 variants are my favorite out of all the variants that I bought. This one's Justice League #1. That's the Gary Frank variant, and but yeah, pretty cool. Now basically all these variants that I bought were $5. Now I know the price tag says $3, but like the actual price says $3, but I mean, like all the variants that I bought they're basically going for 10 to 15 bucks. So yeah, I pretty much bought all the variants for $5, except the 2 Marvel ones. I paid $8 for both, or not both, but for each. But anyway, so the last variant that I bought is probably my favorite one out of all of them. Harley Quinn #1, and this is the Babs Tar variant. by that But yeah, that's my favorite one out of all of them. And they had so many copies of this. I don't know why. It's just a cool cover. But yeah, both really cool variants. I really like them both. I pretty much like all of them, but those two are my favorite ones: the Justice League and the Harley Quinn. Alright, so that does it for the variants that I bought. Now, these next two books, out of focus there for a minute. Alright, now these next two books I bought at a convention on Labor Day weekend. And, like, it was just a little show that they had. They have one two occasions a year. They have one around Valentine's Day, and they have one around the Labor Day weekend. And yeah, so I bought 2 books from him. Basically, like, okay, they had 2 comic booths, and they had the rest were like football and baseball memorabilia. But they had 2 booths that were comic booths. Now, one of the booths I did not like at all. They had no sort of keys whatsoever, and they were overpricing their books. Now, the other booth, he's the guy that just organized the show, basically. He was the one that I bought my Amazing Spider-Man 28 last year. I don't know if you remember that video a long time ago, but I think I mentioned that in his video, or in the video that I bought that comic from him. But he's the same guy I bought that same exact book from, and came out with 2 great books for $40, and I'm super glad to have these 2 books. And I've just, like, the money I brought was $40, and I came out with 2 books for $40, so I'm really, really happy. So the first book, Wonder Woman #1. This is the 1987 series, George Perez and Patterson series. I love this book. I'm super glad to have it now. I've been wanting this book for a few months, but I just could never find it anywhere. I did find #9 at my collector shop about a few months ago, but I've always wanted #1, and yeah, super glad to have it. Now, like, this is probably the most, like, this is the only Wonder Woman key that I will ever buy. Like, because all of her Silver Age stuff, Bronze Age and Golden Age key issues that I want, those are just way too overpriced for me. But this is probably the next thing that will probably jump up in price really soon when the movie gets closer. Like, if you want a real nice high-grade copy of this, it would probably cost you about $30 to $40. Now, a graded copy, it just depends on what grade, basically. Like, I know there's like a 9.8 it's going for right now for $150. So, but yeah, this is a really nice high-grade shape. It's in really nice shape, so. But yeah, Wonder Woman #1, super glad to have this book. Alright, now the last book that I bought that day, it's a really, really popular book right now, really hot, and this is Marvel Special Edition #15. This is the first appearance of Shang-Chi, and now, this book is just crazy expensive right now, because the Shang-Chi character is going to be in the Iron Fist TV show, if I'm correct. This book is just really expensive. Now, this, like, my copy is actually in really nice shape. There's only a few minor ticks on the spine, but that's pretty much it. It's a really nice displaying copy. Really glad to have it. But on eBay, like, if you look on eBay, like, if you want a raw copy, like the least expensive book that I saw on there was like $40, and the rest just went on up to 50 to 60 to 70. maybe to 80. But like a graded copy, like a real nice high grade copy would like cost around 100 to 200 bucks. Just depends on what the grade is. Like in the 9s, it would cost you like 200 something. It just depends on, again, what grade. But I just love this book. It's a really cool book. Now, like, even before the hype about this book, even before the character was announced for the Iron Fist TV show, this book was already popular. This book was already, a pretty popular book. But yeah, really glad to have this book, and it's a really nice high grade copy. I really like the black background for this. But yeah, all right. So the last 4 books I bought. Sorry for out of focusing there for a minute. Anyway, the last 4 books that I bought was from a new store that opened up like maybe an hour and a half away from me, and I took the trip there, and I came out with 4 awesome books. I left 2 books there. I'll go back and get those one day, but he did say he would hold them for me, so I'm really glad to have them. The store is basically like another collector's alley, sort of. It's bigger. It's like, okay, so the one that's really close to me, it's basically the actual size of the place is like a square, but the new place is pretty much like a rectangle, sort of, so it's bigger and stuff. But yeah, so I came out there with 4 awesome books, so let's just jump right into it. So the first one, What If Spider-Man Joined the Fantastic Four. This is I think this is the first one out of the What If series, I think. But yeah, really cool book. Now the reason why I bought it is just because I really like the cover. It's really cool. Now I just love this book. It's really cool. Now it doesn't really go for that much. It only goes for like 10 to 15 bucks maybe. But it's just a really cool book, and I'm really glad to have it. All right, next book, Eternals #1. Didn't really pay that much for it either. I paid like $8 for it, so yeah. Oh, and my What If comic, I paid like $5 for it, and yeah. But yeah, Eternals #1, Jack Kirby artwork, I think. Yes, but yeah, pretty cool. I mean, it's not in that great of shape, but it's still pretty cool. I've been wanting this particular book for a while anyway, so yeah, pretty cool. All right, so the last 2 books I got. First one, this is Amazing Spider-Man #21, the giant size annual issue. Now this is the one where Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson gets married. It's just a really I think that to me this is a very underrated key. At least I think it is. I mean, it's pretty much one of those books that okay, what does this book go for? I don't really know what it goes for really, but I think to me it's just very underrated and undervalued. To me it is. But yeah, I'm super glad to have this book. I've been wanting this book for a while. I just could never find it anywhere, and finally found it. So yeah, I think in the Spider-Man Homecoming book, or the movie that's coming out, like the films that are going to be with just the Spider-Man standalone movies, I think they would do. I think that that franchise could go to far as Peter Parker and Mary Jane getting married. I really do think that will happen in the future in that franchise. So yeah, definitely glad to have it. All right, now the last book I got. It's in a top loader, obviously. But this is a book that I've been wanting for a very long time. I've always wanted it. It's just a really cool book to have. And this is All-Star Comics number 58. And if you do not know what the significance of this book is, this is the first appearance of Power Girl. And Power Girl to me is just a really, really cool female character. She's just a really cool character to me. I bought this book for $15. Just a really, really cool book to have, and I didn't pay that much for it. I only paid $15, like I said. And I mean, if you look on eBay, like even like a very good grade for this book can at least go to $40 at least. Like I saw a copy on eBay. Like this was funny. Okay, so I went on eBay. I looked this book up. Like I already knew it was going for pretty good money, like $50 to $60. You know, like the most expensive book that I saw on there, like just of this copy, was like $300 maybe. $300 maybe. I don't know. But graded really high. I saw like an overvalued price, like $1,000. But anyway, I saw a copy asking, a guy wanted $95 for a VG copy of this, and like the next one down from that was a very fine 8.0 copy for $45, but there was also shipping included and all that, so like almost $60 maybe. But yeah, super glad to have this book. Definitely happy with it. Super glad to have it. But yeah, so that's just about it for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me get some of these books out of the way and show you the two major books in this haul. Alright, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, this is Comic Collector 101, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.